switch is closed, the voltage across the inductor is Vs is equal to L DIL by dt. Okay, so DIL by dt is equal to Vs by L. So from here you can see that the slope, inductor current slope DIL by dt is a constant Vs by L. So it rises linearly. So it can be written as del IL by del T is equal to del IL by dt, because dt is the on time Vs by L. So del IL close is Vs by L dt. Same steps as other DC-DC converter. Okay. So when the switch is open, the voltage across the inductor is the load voltage, right? There is no voltage drop in the diode, so it is the load voltage. VL is equal to V naught, is equal to L DIL by dt. Again, it is a slope is a constant, so current decreases linearly. Okay, so we'll get del IL by del T is equal to del IL 1 minus D into T V naught. This is the off period. So del IL close open is V naught 1 minus dt by L. Okay. Now for steady state operation, the net change in inductor current must be 0. Okay. Over one period. Okay. So using this equation, del IL close plus del IL open is equal to 0. So solving this equation, you solve this equation, how much you are getting? The relation between V naught and Vs and the duty cycle. Find the relation between V naught, how much V naught in terms of Vs and the duty cycle. It is V naught is equal to minus Vs capital D by 1 minus D, right? So what we got it here is that the voltage polarity of the output voltage is opposite to that of the input voltage. Okay, and you can step up or step down the voltage. You read this statement. Now see, from here you can derive for D. This name D cannot be negative, so it is this magnitude is taken, mod is taken, or you can another way of deriving this equation is that the average inductor voltage is 0 for periodic operation, resulting in VL is equal to VSD plus V naught 1 when D is equal to 0. Okay. So from this equation shows that the output voltage has opposite polarity from the source voltage. Output voltage magnitude of the buck boost converter can be less than that of the source or greater than the source, depending on the duty ratio of the switch. If D is greater than 0.5, the output voltage is larger than the input voltage, step up. And if D is less than 0.5, the output voltage is smaller than the input voltage, or step down. Therefore, this circuit combines the capability of the buck and boost converters. Polarity reversal on the output voltage may be a disadvantage in some applications. However, voltage and current waveform. That means if this voltage polarity is opposite, means what happens? This will put a lot of voltage stress on the switch. That is a disadvantage. Okay. That is a disadvantage. Negative voltage polarity will put more voltage stress on the switch. Okay. It's fine. This is the equation. You can draw in a vertical or I don't have space, that's why it's separate, but you draw in a vertical line. In one pace you draw. And synchronize, and this is dt, this is dt. Okay. We have assumed that load current is constant. Okay. This indicates the average inductor current. And this is the line is not shown here. Average inductor current is here. This is the average diode current like that. During the when switch is on, you just go refer your equivalent circuit. When switch is on, capacitor is supplying the load current, but load current is equal to capacitor current. We have assumed that load current is constant, so it is a constant capacitor current. Then it will increase, then according to the inductor current, decrease again. Okay. So when switch is on, voltage across the inductor is Vs. When it is off, it is V0. Okay. So draw this equivalent circuit. Okay. Now, for ideal cases, power absorbed by the load must be equal to the power supply from the source. So, power absorbed by the load is V0 square by R, and power supply from the source is VSIS. So, V0 square by R is equal to VSIS. Now, average source current is related to the average load current, right? So the relation IS is equal to ILD, because when the source, the switch is on, the supply voltage charge the capacitor, charge the inductor, and then it discharges in the next cycle. So source current is IL, the average inductor current into D, resulting in VA0 square by R. Okay. V0 square by R is equal to VS ILD from here. Here you replace IS. IS is equal to V0 square by R VS. So V0 square R is equal to this was. Here you replace IS. ILD. Okay. Now, by solving this, you get IL is equal to from here V naught square by VSD. Okay. Now V naught square by R is equal to P naught. Right. So now this Vs or you can replace V naught square here. We'll get this equation. V naught square in terms of Vs. Okay, V naught square is equal to V naught is minus Vs D1 minus D. That you replace, you will get this one. Or the average voltage equation is V naught is equal to minus Vs D1 minus D. Just replace here, you will get IL. This is the average inductor current. Okay, average inductor current. So Imax, the maximum inductor current will be IL plus half of the ripple voltage. And I minimum is IL del IL by minus 2. Peak to peak is del IL, half is del IL by 2. So average is here. This is the average line. So IL plus del IL by 2 is peak, and IL minus del IL by 2 is I minimum. Okay. And V naught is equal to minus Vs D1 minus D. That you replace here. Get this one. Okay. So the boundary condition is that the load for the load current, inductor current, not to reach 0, and to be continuous is that I minimum is just set to 0. If this is set to 0, Vs by D R divided by R 1 minus D square is equal to Vs dt 2L plus Vs dt is will cancel. So T is 1 by F, T is 1 by F. So LF minimum is equal to R 1 minus D square by 2. So L minimum is equal to R into 1 minus D square by 2L. F is the switching frequency. Okay. So minimum value L, well, for which the inductor current remain continuous. Okay. The output voltage ripple for the buck push converter is computed. Now that Q naught, you just remember that Q naught is the area, this area. Okay. This average inductor current is V naught by R, and this is dt. Okay. That area is V naught by R into dt. That rectangle is C del V naught standard formula. Okay. So solving for del V naught is equal to V naught dt by RC is equal to V naught d RCF. Okay, so this will give you the value of C. So you solve this problem. No problem is there. You just solve. Any question is there?
What is the value of T, capital T?
Here, not given. In this problem?
No, sir, in this problem, not previous theory part.
Theory part is derived from the output voltage, input voltage. From here it is derived, no? This is given. So how much D you derive? D is equal to V naught. V naught, ES plus V naught.
Sir, I am asking that.
If D is greater than 0.5,
values of capital T are taken.
Value of capital?
Capital T.
Capital T is how much? Where?
Here, sir, for different value of capital T, we can have same values of D, because D is a ratio. So I am asking
fixed frequency operation. Yeah. If you normally we keep the DC-DC converter switching frequency fixed. Otherwise, what happen? This filter size C here, C. Capacitor is a filter. If you vary C will vary. So the operation will be difficult for the DC-DC converter. For different frequency, you have to connect different C. That is not ideal. So we'll keep the frequency constant and vary the duty cycle, either T on or T off. And T is equal to 1 by F. The switching frequency depends upon the operation, the switch. If it is IGBT, it is around 20 kilohertz. If it is BJP, 10 to 20 kilohertz. In MOSFET, it is megahertz, right? Depending upon the operation.
Okay, sir.
The features I have given you in the first class, now the table frequency operation. So depending upon the power density, operating frequency, the switches are chosen. Okay. For low power operation but high frequency, MOSFETs are used. There are many more devices are coming now, but nowadays IGBT for high power application, also high frequency IGBTs. Inverters are IGBT based. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a problem you can solve for your future. So I told you one converter and one class. Next class is last DC-DC converter, tube converter. Next week I will start inverter. Okay.
Sir, the value of R is not given in the question.
The question not given.
R, value of resistance.
Resistance is not given. 5 ohm in the problem. R is 5 ohm. It's a simple problem. First, IL has to be derived. This is FRS inductor current. Okay. Then del IL close must be equal to del IL open. Magnitude, I'm telling you. You can use the del IL open equation or del IL close equation. The magnitude should be always 4.8 here. Imax is del IL plus del IL by 2. Okay. Okay, then any question if you ask me. Tomorrow we'll study Chuk converter. So it is very okay. Easiest way to remember the circuit is interchange the position of the switch and inductor and change the direction of the diode. Okay. The unique part of this converter is that you can step up or step down, and but the voltage polarity is opposite to that of the source voltage. That is a demerit. Okay. Okay then today.
Yes.